Please enjoy hundreds of my video lectures on telecom and wireless. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Please also like my videos. Please share my channel with your friends and colleagues. Thank you.
Let us look at an SSD update procedure. During a call, there may be occasions where the MSC will decide that it needs an update from the mobile to stay authenticated. It could be due to a handoff or it could be due to any number of reasons. Here MSC initiates an SSD update request and the mobile responds. Broadly, the principle is MSC initiates a update request to the mobile by sending a random number. The mobile computes the SSD using this fresh random number, but it does not give it back to MSC directly. Instead, mobile sends a random number back to the MSC. The MSC will mix this random number received from the mobile and the SSD it has already computed and sends a specific response. The mobile receives this specific response and it compares it with the computed value that is available in the mobile already. If they are in agreement, it sends an agreement signal back to the MSC. If they are in disagreement, it sends a disagreement signal back to the MSC. This is how SSD update procedure takes place. Let us look at this in terms of a call flow subsequently. We have already seen SSD is a 128-bit pattern stored in the mobile and it's readily available in the network. This SSD is not passed across the air interface, that is, it is never transmitted over the air between the mobile and the network at any point of time. The first 64 bits is SSD-A, the second 64 bits is SSD-B, and we know the role of SSD-A and SSD-B. Now let us look at a SSD update procedure. Already there is a valid SSD going on between the mobile and the MSC, and MSC suddenly finds a need for the mobile to update its SSD, and this call flow is going to talk about SSD update. Now the new SSD is generated at the HLR authentication center, which initiates this SSD update procedure. SSD update procedure can take place on traffic channels for mobiles capable of authentication and related security procedures. SSD update procedure involves exchange of the following MSC to base station messages: SSD update request, base station challenge response, and SSD update response. Let us look at the call flow now in detail. First, the MSC sends an SSD update request to the base station to indicate that the shared secret data at the mobile needs updating. The update information is in the form of a random number, that is rand SSD, that will be used by the mobile to calculate the new SSD. MSC starts a timer T3270. Based on the SSD update request from the MSC, base station sends the SSD update request to the mobile. Upon receipt of this SSD update request from the base station, mobile uses this rand SSD that has been received just now as input to the algorithm and generates a new SSD. The mobile does not pass on this new SSD back to the MSC, but in turn sends something else to indirectly verify this whole thing. Let us look at what it is. The mobile selects a 32-bit random number, rand BS, and sends it to the base station in a base station challenge order message. The base station forwards this base station challenge order message back to the MSC to verify the new SSD calculated at the mobile is same as that in MSC. MSC stops this timer T3270 because it has received a base station challenge message from the mobile via base station. On receipt of this base station challenge message, what does MSC do? MSC uses this new SSD which already has as input to the algorithm and this new 32-bit number that has been received from the mobile to generate an authentication response signature. MSC sends this authentication response signature to the base station and from that base station back to the mobile. In the meanwhile, mobile also has generated this authentication response signature because it only generated the 32-bit random number and it also has the new SSD calculated. Therefore, if the authentication response signature received from the MSC tallies with the authentication response signature that has been locally generated in the mobile will return an SSD update confirmation order. If it tallies, a confirmation order will be sent. If it is not tallying, a rejection order will be sent. The base station forwards this information, either the confirmation order or the rejection order, in the SSD update response message back to the MSC. The MSC then stops the timer T3271. This is how SSD update procedure is handled between MSC and the mobile.
Hi guys, hope you have enjoyed this video. Before you leave this, please ensure that you are subscribing to this. Also, please do like these videos and share it amongst your friends and colleagues. There are plenty of other videos and I hope you will be able to find time to browse through all these things. Thank you.